Hey guys, what's up? Thomas McCoy here, playing, well, I'm not playing. This was a replay submitted to me by The Frog on Forest Golly versus WTFM GZZ. I did watch this replay beforehand just to make sure that I could be there for the action so you guys could see it all. This was a great match played by both people. So, yeah, I'm excited to go ahead and show you this, and I'm excited because it's the first replay that has been submitted to me by one of the viewers. So, I hope you guys, after you see this, you may want to talk to me and submit some of yours. I definitely want to do them, so let me know. But, yeah, once we get started here, we'll take a look at the armies. Alright, we're started here. How about that? Woohoo! I'm going to go ahead and pause it. Alright, let's take a look at, The Frog. I see French Marine, Tosa Rifleman, 2 Yare Keys, and 2 White Bears and a Black Bear, and his gen. Let's go ahead and look at his enemy. It looks like he did bring a noob too, called C. Gaga Armstrong guns. Then he brought 2 Shogun infantry, 2 Red Bears and a Black Bear, and his gen. He may have some cavalry. I'm pretty sure he does somewhere over here, if I'm not mistaken from when I watched it. Oh, and I apologize, I did forget about Frog's Black Tortoise force up here. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and play this, kind of fast forward here in the beginning until we get to the action.
Your general is under attack!
Yeah, so, yeah, I did want to play this for a second. This guy, the whole frickin' battle, is trying to shoot Frog's gen with his artillery, trying to do a little noob gen sniping. I mean, more power to you if you can get your calf behind him in the beginning of the match and kill that gen. I fully support that. But as far as killing a gen with artillery, I think it's kind of cheap. And if you're a good player, you shouldn't have to do that. Now, other people might disagree with me that it doesn't matter. If you have the artillery, you might as use it. But that's just me personally. That really doesn't show me when I'm going against somebody that does that. It makes me not really worry about them because I know they're not that good of a player if they're doing that. Most good players, they have enough honor to slaughter the general with their own troops instead of a big ball that was shot from a cannon. So, yeah, that's just my thoughts on that. You know, you guys can tell me what you think. I'd like to hear what you guys think about gen sniping with artillery. Alright, let's go ahead and play this. 2 Saber Cav did come out of hiding here, and the Cav engagement is starting right here. Now, his Yari Key do have the advantage on the charge, but the Saber Cavalry have a very strong melee attack. But, hopefully, the charge was strong enough to where it will rout these Saber Cav. I believe these Yari Key are pretty upgraded, so they should be able to take these Saber Cav. And, yep, as you see, they did kill the Saber Cav. Now, his stupid little bodyguard was shooting at him the whole time, and he did go ahead and turn around the Shogun infantry and start shooting at him. He should probably go for the artillery. That's what I would have done. I'm not too worried about the general that early in the game. I may do it if it was a Shogun 2 army because the generals are so vital in Shogun 2 armies that if you do get the chance to take them out, you should. But, you know, in a Fall of the Samurai army, they're not as vital. So, me personally, I probably would have took the Cav to take out the artillery because that will do more damage to his lines than his general will. Now, if he would have taken the general out, then I would have been like, hell yeah, man, good move. But he did get the gen down to 8 guys, but he did lose both of his Cav, but that's okay. He was able to take out both of his Cav and take a little bit out of his gen, and I even think a little bit out of the other troops, maybe that one right there, that dojo. He did go ahead and bring his Black Tortoise here onto this flank. Now, this guy did see this coming, so he wanted to go ahead and reinforce over here just so these guys didn't get any side shots at him. And as you guys can see over there, this guy is still trying to kill Frog's gen with his stupid artillery. I mean, this guy probably could have waited to use his artillery, and when the actual full engagement started, he could have started focusing on his lines when, you know, focused on a choke point or something like that, where the 2 lines may have to be closer together, and he could get 1 cannonball at 2 lines. So he could have used his artillery a little bit better, but some people like to bring it just to try and gen snipe. I don't know. More power to him, I guess. That makes him, I don't know, that just makes me want to teach that person a lesson for being that way. But this guy is go ahead and he is scooting up trying to take this one by itself. We'll just have to watch here. I do want to zoom down so you guys can see this first volley here, because who doesn't like seeing the first volley? Everybody dies! Oh, that was a good shot. So, he lost 40 guys off that volley. Well, I think 39, because it was down to like 99 guys. But this guy does have to charge up the hill before he does have line of sight. So, Frog did get an advantage, a good advantage shot right there. And he even saw it was starting to waver. And I mean, I don't... Man, that was just a tough move to do, you know? It was either you sat there and took the shots, or you retreated back and took some shots. So, I mean, he kept this guy distracted while he brought this one on the side to try and get some side shots, but I don't know. I just don't think it's going to be effective enough. It doesn't look like he has a very good line of sight over here. He should have went down to ground level and took it a better look. So, I mean, you guys can see about the only ones that have line of fire is some of these down here and some of these down here. Now, I believe he does scoot it up a little bit more to get it more in the line of fire, but, I mean, Frog only lost 29 guys from that, so, and he just took out a whole entire unit, and, yeah, I mean, that was definitely some good maneuvering on Frog's, and he took the opportunity when he saw it and was able to get in a nice casualty and take out a whole line. Now this guy decides to bring over another line to deal with this one Black Tortoise force. Now he could have just kept this Red Bear right here, maybe just kept this Black Tortoise force over here so he didn't have to worry about it, and use this line to reinforce over here on his main line. Because as you can see, I mean, all Frog's troops are mainly right there. Why would you want to take away more from where the main engagement's going to be just to worry about one little Black Tortoise force? I just don't think that was the best move on the opponent's part here. But this artillery is starting to, is hammering this Black Tortoise force and is getting it wavering. But it looks like it's hiding now, but it is wavering. It should stable here, hopefully. But, yeah, Frog's taking this opportunity by that guy bringing that other unit over to go ahead and, scoot up his troops. Now, this stupid artillery should be about out of ammo. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed a volley over here. It looks like this, Red Bear's got a good shot on him. These guys look like they're reloaded, so they are in line of sight. So it's going to be a nice little fight over here. 47 versus 96 guys. So, yeah. I'm going to kind of go over here so we can get a whole scope of the battle here. So I can kind of look. Now, Frog is having to scoot because of line of sight. He is having to get up kind of close, and he's taking a lot of casualties. Now, luckily, this Tosa Rifleman was able to fire back a little bit farther into these Shogun infantry, but he did take quite a bit of casualties, and they are routing. Now, he was able to get this White Bear in place and get a nice volley off, and he is swinging around two troops over here, one Black Bear, one White Bear, which is probably a very good, smart move to do, is to swing around on the flank. Why it's not very reinforced over here. Now, this guy did decide to bring back that other Red Bear, which was a very good move. I believe that Black Tortoise force did rout up there after it took out, you know, about a unit and a quarter, which, I mean, you can't beat that. For 660 Koku, you can take out, you know, a unit worth more than that. So, definitely cost efficient, I agree. Now, he's about to take some side shots here from this Red Bear. But this White Bear's so depleted already, he would have lost more casualties trying to retreat it back. So he did do the right move as far as keeping it there and just letting it rout. And that did buy him time to get his French Marine into position. Now over here, this is a shitty map for line of sight, as you guys can see. So, I mean, he's basically almost having to walk up to him with these lines so close together. So they're going to catch dual casualties. But he does have the better position right now, as you can see. I mean, some of this guy's unit's line ain't firing, but his are. So, definitely got the better position. Now, his French Marine is taking shots over here at this Red Bear. So, yes, he does have his French Marine in a good position. It looks like he decided to charge those Black Bears into melee into these guys, and it made him waver pretty much instantly. Now, he is going to take some friendly fire from this other White Bear firing, but it looks like it's going to be more beneficial, hopefully. Now, they did shatter. Good thing. His Armstrong gun did run out of ammo, so he's like, hey, I'm going to use my stupid little Armstrong gun, guys, and bring them over here to delay these guys. Now, Frog only has his Gen, which is down to 7 units, thanks to that stupid artillery. And then he has one Black Bear, and a White Bear, and his French Marine. And this guy has, well, his Armstrong gun, unit, and then he has a red bear, a depleted shogunate, and so almost two full red bears and a depleted shogunate versus, well, not too bad damaged units versus one depleted one. So this is a pretty good standoff. It's kind of hard to tell who was going to win in this match. It was back and forth, and this map, did hit a rally, so it looks like he may be trying to attack here. Now, the morale on this guy is getting a little low. You can see it's in the red, but these other two are pretty good. The French Marine's actually a little bit lower than the White Bear. As long as he just supports his units, he should be okay. Now he's slowly inching up, trying to get in range in here to try and finish this engagement. So, yeah, let's go ahead and take a look for a second. Alright, so it's starting. He just got a nice side shot onto the Shogun infantry, instantly making it waver, taking it down to 21 guys. So, yeah, that guy should have watched that there. He should have saw that unit there. I mean, he had to have known it was there. I mean, he just probably walked this guy up, made a bad move there, so, or didn't think that those units were going to fire on him, that he was in range. So, but yeah. The French Marine is starting to fire into the Red Bear, so yeah, I got a nice volley off. The White Bear's still out of range, it looks like. Now, I'm not... yeah, so this is a 150 range French Marine, so it can get some nice shots off, and it did get a nice shot off before with the Red Bear not in range. So, yeah, let's take a look here. Let's see what Frog's going to do. It looks like he might try and box this one unit in here, or continue to box the units in, because he did scoot this one back. We'll just have to watch here. So, yeah, he just got a nice kind of side diagonal shot, and he even got into that Shogun infantry right there, making it waver once again. So, yeah, he's really taking advantage of his 150 range units, using them to the best of their ability, and working the flanks and working the angles he has. He knows he has the range, and he's using that to his advantage. Treated and reinforced, they've both done a great job up to this point, so, it was kind of, like I said, hard to say who was going to win. But the big advantage that Frog has right now is having this 150 range French unit. So, and he's just using that to his advantage as best he can, getting in range, and these guys are walking away, getting in range and firing. So yeah, Frog is doing great things. So yeah, this guy sees this and he's like, you know what? If I keep taking volleys like that, it's just gonna screw me. So I might as try and fight. And as he scooted up to get in range, that also allowed this White Bear to get in range. So he took two different volleys. His gen actually caught the side shot and routed. That routed. This is causing the chain route. And in turn is routing the other Red Bear. And that's the end of the game. Easy as that right there. He kept his general too close behind that unit. Caught a stray bullet. Boom. Dead. Sorry. Got a little pumped up there. But, yeah. Great game to both players. And, yeah, thanks for the replay, Submit Frog. Hopefully you guys all enjoy this, and if you guys got any good replays, let me know. You guys can email them to me. I'll show you how to do it if you don't know how to do it. And, yeah, so hopefully you guys all enjoyed this match, and let's go ahead and take a look at the results. Back to the more important stuff. Well, looks like Frog killed 453. This guy killed 390. They both lost, you know, around the same. So, like I said, very close game. They both had around similar stats, similar deployments. Let's look at the unit statistics. His French Marine killed 114, followed by his Black Taurus Force. I mean, that Black Taurus Force did good. Then this guy's Armstrong gun killed 129. Go figure. That's, you know, if you're going to bring an artillery piece, it better have the top killing spot if you bring one, to waste that money, because you need to use it to the best of its ability, because you're wasting your money on that. Now, it's not a waste of money. Some people are really good with artillery, so, but other people, not so much. They don't pay attention to where it fires. They just let it fire on, like, the spear levy or something like that. So, yeah. But, good game to both opponents. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like and subscribe. And my words of wisdom from this match probably would be, let me say, I think it would be lines of fire, and lines of sight. You need to make sure that your unit is firing properly. You need to get it up over that hill, or whatever you need to do. Lines of sight, and your unit can't fire, and another unit's firing on you, you can lose a whole unit like that. So, yeah, lines of sight, lines of fire, lines of troops, whatever. Lines. You need to make sure you have them in working order. So, yeah. But I will see you all later. Hopefully you enjoyed. Let me know what you think. And I'll catch you later. Bye!